Bulldogs, we are back. I apologize. I had the scoreboard set wrong. It is 35 minutes, not 40 minutes. We apologize for that. Set the scoreboard wrong again. And then I accidentally stopped the stream instead of stopping the scoreboard timer. Again, apologies for that. Hopefully, you are having a great day here, just like we are at BISCSL Live. We are heading into the second half. This is halftime here on BISCSL Live. We'll be back right after this with the halftime show. Looks like we have the seniors ceremonies going on there. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to hear sound out there, but Mr. Bartlett coming out to announce and give some seniors some flowers and some awards. So we will narrate that for you as that is going on, and also give you the halftime show. So they have, the seniors are here now. They're making a tunnel for the seniors right now. That is what is going on the field. Making a human tunnel there. That's pretty awesome. Again, we wish we had a microphone outside, but unfortunately we can't hear everything that's going on over there. So all the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen are making a tunnel, and the seniors, well, they add on some girls volleyball players as well, and some fans. Actually, I think those are all girls volleyball players and no fans, but still, pretty awesome. Caitlin, did you send the thing? Okay. All right, well, we're about to show you the senior night ceremony, and after that, the senior day ceremony, and then after that, we will get you the halftime show. Can you open the thing and stick it in OBS, and then just close it out or make it invisible with this next. Let's see here. Oh, great. Okay, so we have to download it then. Okay. Yeah, can you download that then and add it into the OBS? You know how to do that?
Yeah, I think.
All right, here we go. The seniors are almost ready for this halftime special. Now we've got some fans involved, and mostly girls volleyball and boys soccer players in this setting. Rohan is out there. Give a shout out to a man who used to be on the broadcast team, Rohan. He's a great dude who helped us out for many, many years. He is also a senior this year. They are getting ready to announce that show. Mr. Bartlett, he goes to the front of the tunnel. Miss Nichols is there taking pictures, as well as, I can't tell who that is. On the outside, there's Miss Carrie as well, who's there, and one other person. They're telling the seniors to come out of the huddle here. Waiting for them. Very exciting celebration to come. tunnel is ready, and in fact, Seb is getting his senior congratulations. Seb Mack, what a great soccer player and an even better volleyball player. We'll get to see him again during the volleyball season, but he's got a great award there. Such an amazing person. Super nice, and just well deserved from everyone here as well. Here comes Hugo. His mom walks him out there. Hugo going through the tunnel. Hugo, I mean, you know, we talk about Seb being a nice person. Hugo is up there with Seb. He is one of the sweetest people you will ever meet, and so nice. And of course, a great soccer player, a great volleyball player as well. He takes a picture with the coach. Next senior is ready. It's going to be Adriano and his mom walking him out there. Adriano, he will accept his awards and get a picture with the coach as well. Incredibly amazing ceremony here.
Do we want to put this, let's hide this for now because that's a bit distracting.
We'll put that back up when the ceremony's done. You saw a preview of our halftime statistic graphic there. Owen, and he's got both parents there. Incredible. It's a great friend of mine. Just an amazing person. Every senior, everybody on this soccer team and at this school is. Just amazing. And Owen, no exception to that. A great soccer player, great volleyball player. He's not on the basketball team, but he's pretty good at basketball as well. Here comes Yuv and his parents. Yuv, an incredible three-sport athlete. He is no longer on the basketball team. He's a former basketball player. Still very good at basketball, but he is not on the team anymore in that sport. But he does play volleyball, and he plays soccer, and he plays both of those to an incredible level, both on the varsity team in a very, very, very tough team with a lot of club players. He is really, really good, and he is one of the top players. Here comes Colin along with his mom and dad. And I mean, Colin, just an incredible guy who has worked very hard on his athletics and improved a lot over his high school career, playing soccer and volleyball as well. And again, both on the varsity team this year. I should give the caveat that volleyball has not started yet, so there's no guarantees with anybody, but he's a varsity probable. Now this is that is Jose there. Jose, probably one of the best soccer players on the team. He is, again, another great athlete. He played basketball in middle school as well, but his top two sports have always been soccer and volleyball. He was on the club team for both of them until this year when he decided to take soccer because that's what he wants to do in the future. And he is very good at two different sports. It's very impressive, as many of these players are, including Baden, who is now getting his award presented to him. He is a great guy who is a great student and a great athlete. Again, varsity team, just like most of the other seniors on both soccer and volleyball. And now, another star of the team here, Ben Sheward. Ben is actually a true three-sport athlete. He is a starter. He was a starter on the basketball team last year. He was a starter on the volleyball team last year as the libero, and he's a starter on the soccer team. Soccer is his top sport, but he is really good at every single sport that he plays, including sports that he does not play for the school teams. He'd be good at pretty much any sport you put him in. He is a very good athlete, and he's incredible. A lot of teachers out there, a lot of students. Everybody's excited, a lot of parents out there. Great ceremony. And we will be back in just a minute with the halftime show on BISCSL Live. Don't go anywhere. We are back for almost the beginning of the second half, but we have got some halftime statistics to show you. A great graphic by our very own Caitlin Geiger. And let's just make sure that we can stick this in the center of the screen so you can see the whole amazing graphic. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. We're just adjusting this. This is really an incredible job done here in terms of a graphic. You can see the goals for the Bulldogs. Well, the score has been dominant for the Bulldogs, and of course, shots on goal for the Bulldogs. I think there's maybe a little bit more, but of course, you know, our scorekeeping and our statistics keeping is not extremely accurate because, well, we only have 3 people doing it. If we had more people doing it, or one person completely dedicated to it, it'd maybe be a little bit more accurate. It is, but the Bulldogs, as you can see, have clearly been dominant in all of the categories, leading 3-1. All right, we are back from halftime and ready to go for the second half. All the players get out there on the field, Owen tying his shoelaces. That is incredible. So as you can see, the half is 35 minutes long. We had that incorrect to begin the game, but we have adjusted it based on how much time the last half took. Bulldogs are up 3-1 to start out the half. All right, Bulldogs have the ball here. They switched ends, so it will be Heritage. Actually, sorry, has the ball here. I should know that, but Heritage trying to cut this deficit in half. Right now it's at 2. It was at 3 at its largest before Heritage scored a goal. Now Ben's got it, drops it off for number 25, who shoots and missed it, but saved. But then he gets the rebound back. He kind of got the rebound back, and he scored. It's 4-1. Excuse me. A goal for the Bulldogs, and they re-extend the lead back to 4. Back to 3. So on senior night here, the Bulldogs have started out well. Uh-oh, we didn't start the timer. How many minutes do you think have ticked off?
It just started now because it was 40 minutes for the last one, right?
Yeah, no, but we had the time wrong. It was 35, so I'll start it at 32. Okay. We apologize for the scoreboard timer issues. We hope we have it just about right. If you want to, in the chat, you can let us know if you think that if you've been timing it yourself and you have a better accuracy of the time. We are, of course, happy to let you know that. What just happened here? Oh, they haven't knocked it in from the goalie, or maybe there was a penalty or something. I got distracted a bit, but Gage with the save, so... Heritage Bulldogs knocking it around there. I can't see what's going on right now, but Heritage has it down the sideline, and it's going to be, actually, sorry, that's Adriano that has it. He had to take it back a bit to get the ball. He gets it knocked out of bounds off of Heritage, and now the Bulldogs will get the ball back here, but Heritage steals it again. Bulldogs knock it away. It is the Bulldogs with it. Shoots. Well, didn't look like he scored there. Was that out of bounds? I can't see.
Goal kick.
Goal kick here, and he sends it to Heritage. Heritage has it. That's, again, hard to see here. Shot, and it's saved. What a save there by the goalie for Heritage. So they will send it away. What's going on here? Oh, well, he kicks it away. It's going to be Heritage fielding it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Heritage's head. Knocked away, out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick here, and let's see. Well, apparently it won't be. I can't, this
Goal kick.
is, yeah, it is a goal kick. But this view is, again, not great, and I know it's, I've been saying this over and over again, but I just wish for you guys that we could have a better view of the game, because I know you have to, obviously, like, we're viewing it from the view pretty much that you guys have, and we know that it sucks. So hopefully we can get a better view. Maybe we can do an outside setup at some point. As that's knocked away. Nice play there by Jose to get the ball away as the sun is starting to come in. That may affect our camera just a bit here, because As the sun sets, the window becomes more glary. We are broadcasting from Mr. Doig's classroom, as that is shot and missed by Heritage. But as that sun comes in, there are more shadows, and it's harder to see the game. And unfortunately, that's what we're experiencing here late in the day. We were only an hour from sunset, so we were afraid of this happening, but hoped we could avoid it. Unfortunately, it will not be avoided now. Knocked away and out of bounds by the Bulldogs. So we apologize for that, but there is not really much we can do in terms of the shadow. Yeah. Sorry. There's not really much we can do, unfortunately. I guess the camera adjusts better because you see less shadows on that side of the field. That's good to note for our broadcasting crew here as we try to make your experience watching this live stream better. But of course, we do have to show the goal that Gage is defending at some point. Because if the ball goes near that, you want to see where that is so you can see if the ball goes into the goal or not. Although we would probably know at that point. Based on the player's actions, it's always good to want to see that. As that is shot by the Bulldogs and saved. Good play there for the Bulldogs. Here we go. Bulldogs have it, and that goes into the blind spot that's for both the camera and and our viewership here, so not much we can do about it, but now it's back out of the blind spot, and Heritage has it. Heritage trying to knock it away, and it's going to be, what do they call here, a penalty on the Bulldogs. So, they do the penalty, they have the penalty kick here. Free kick. It's shot away, and it's going to be knocked well away by Heritage on the header, as Chase would have saved that from going into the goal if it weren't headed away, but it was headed away, and just too much power on that, unfortunately, for Heritage. It will not go into the goal. The Bulldogs stay up 4-1 here. Kicked away. It's going to be that's Seb receiving it on that end, and then it's going to go out of bounds. So, what are they saying here? Oh yeah, it'll be Heritage ball. Not sure. There was another ball that ended up on the field on the Bulldogs goal side. That was not a real ball. That was not a good, the game ball. So it got removed from the field there. What's going on right now? It's going to be kicked away and a ways away, and it's knocked nearly out of bounds by the Bulldogs, but Heritage gets to it. Now Seb knocks it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds there, and that's the other smaller blind spot that we have, is that we cannot see that. But I can tell you about what's going on there. Stand up here. This is headed away by Vaden. Seb gets to it, knocks it away, and Heritage kicks it out of bounds. What might have been a corner there if they didn't kick it out of bounds. Interesting play there, because, I don't know that it went off Seb last, but it certainly looked like it could have potentially gone off Seb last. So just an interesting play there by Heritage, not wanting to take that risk. Potentially a smart play, but unfortunately does not work out for them. Heritage has it though. Vaden, nice play there, but it's gonna be Heritage still getting it back, and they shoot, and it's missed well out of bounds. So Gage will get to do the kickoff here, and then they actually have been doing this interesting thing here where they let Lennox kick it off. I think that's very interesting because usually, I mean, like you can have both the goalie or somebody else kick it off, as that is shot and it's going to be missed and it's going to be either saved or out of bounds, and I can't see. And that has gone into the camera's blind spot as well. You can see the brick wall where we wish that we could see the field. Incredible game here for the Bulldogs, up 3 goals. Seb's still looking for that hat trick as that one's out of bounds now to the other side, and Heritage will pick it up here. But Seb, the senior, needs only one more goal to get the hat trick. His final hat trick, potentially, here at British School in a home game on this field at British School. Owen. Am I getting in the way of the camera there? Can't tell. Yes, I am. Apologies for that, people. Feel free to message us in the chat if there's anything that could be fixed up about this stream. If there's anything that, for example, if the microphone, if you think the microphone's faulty right now, or if the camera's not great, let us know. Or if you just want to cheer on your Bulldogs, let us know. Jose gets it back to Gage. Sends it away. It's Vaden. The center. Oh, it's stolen away by Heritage, but Vaden will get it back. And, well, actually, I apologize for that. He does not get it back. It is going to be, he knocks it out of bounds, so Heritage will have the ball here. Headed away. And Lennox, what a great header by Lennox. He is, he's walking a little bit gingerly after that header, but a great play by Lennox. And that's where you have a huge advantage with Lennox's height. He is 6'3", I believe. And so he has a height advantage over the other players. It's going to be Ben. Well, actually, I apologize. Ben just tossed it over to the Heritage player to have them inbound it. You see me in the background now because of the sun. Adriano knocked away by Heritage. Heritage has it. Knocked away by Adriano. What a play! Adriano stopping the shot again. Out of bounds. And he knocks. Well, it wasn't out of bounds just yet. He knocks it out of bounds. Great play, and the Bulldogs can reset their defense here. Heritage playing aggressively. And the Bulldogs get the ball because of it, and Heritage just barely saving that one from potentially going into the goal, because there was not very many defenders for Heritage there, and that one is now knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. So it'll be Heritage ball. We have under 20 minutes left to go here on senior night. The sun is setting. It is getting a little bit late here, and that means it is crunch time here at British School. Got a volleyball game on as well in the gym. Hopefully our girls volleyball team is doing well. I believe that they would have just started their game because there was a JV game before that. Hopefully the JV team did well for the Bulldogs. They are playing this Christian Heritage, the same school as Ben's got it now. Shoots, and it's saved by the goalie. What a save there by Christian Heritage. Christian Heritage is good at pretty much every sport. They were number 3 in basketball last year, number 4 in soccer. I think actually were they number 3 in soccer? I don't remember. I think they were number 4 in soccer, which is very good. And they were number 1 seeded in volleyball last year. before losing in the championship to the Bulldogs. And I believe Heritage, I can't remember if they won. I think they might have won the whole thing in basketball in terms of the championship. They were a 3 seed to start. They beat the Bulldogs in the first round last year. And they are still very good at soccer. Don't have access to their record because they're not on Max Preps, but we know that just from the way that their school produces athletes that they are incredible. And they're smaller than us. Can you believe that? They are a smaller school than us. I believe they only have about 100, 120, 150 maybe students, and we have about 220. So they are smaller than us, and they are doing a very good job for their size, just as the Bulldogs are doing a good job for their size. And especially in terms of boys volleyball for both teams, and obviously girls soccer, girls volleyball, girls soccer, boys soccer, basketball for Heritage, and Bulldogs are still improving at basketball, but they will be a team to contend with this year. Anything in the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat? Shadows getting unfortunately pretty bad out here. This is what we worry about for these mid-September games. We generally prefer to, show you earlier games in the season or later games in the season when the sun's mostly down, when there isn't as much issue with this sunlight. But unfortunately, senior night had to come mid-season as the schedule, and we're showing you this game despite the issues of shadows, as you can see me in the background of the camera through the reflection on the window. Hi guys. That's me. That's what I look like. We'll do a post-game show from inside this room later. Did they score?
No.
Because it looks like the ball's going back to the center. Yep, they scored, I think. Sorry about that. Yeah, when the ball goes back to the center, it's pretty much over the score. It's again, we apologize very hard for to see the game, so we're going to assume that it's 5-1, even though we don't know that for 100% sure. Knocked out of bounds by Heritage, so it'll be Bulldog ball here. Under 15 minutes left to go in the half. Heritage shoots. It's going to be blocked by Colin. Colin sends it away, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Alrighty. Knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. Nope. It will be a corner kick. This should be very interesting. Heritage trying to come back into the game. They're down 4 goals right now. They need to score on this opportunity here, and they do. They score off of the corner, so it's 5-2 Christian Heritage Academy with the goal there, but the Bulldogs still on top. And just over 12 minutes, left in the game. Again, our clock is not very accurate because we did not start it on time, but hopefully it's close enough. It might be a little bit over, it might be a little bit under. We will see. That is going to be Bulldogs have, well, Heritage has it. Heritage. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and not only is it going to go out of bounds, but it will go to the streets. So they'll use their second ball. Meanwhile, one of the fans tosses back in that first ball. They will use that whenever the ball goes back out of bounds, as that one is saved by Christian Heritage Academy. They will send it ahead. Trying to come from behind is Heritage. Colin knocking it away. Bulldogs just have to play defense right now. They are up 3. Just keep the lead where it's at. Knocked away. And Kylan gets the ball. Kylan ahead. Owen is going to go ahead, and he just barely got tackled there, and the ball is taken away. Bulldogs almost got it back, but Heritage has it now. Bulldogs get it back. Heritage knocking it out of bounds. But again, the more time ticks off the clock here for the Bulldogs, the better, as they are leading by 3. Heritage needing a goal soon. A couple of goals, really, to get back into this game. It's Owen to Colin. Colin up ahead. It's going to be Alex to number 16, who shoots across and just misses the cross kick. It is just a little bit to the right of the goal. So it will be Heritage ball, as that one is missed. So Heritage with the possession here. Heritage gets it back. Heritage, as that one's knocked away. Heritage still keeping it here, but they have to advance the ball here. There's not that many minutes left, only 9 according to our timer. Knocked away by the Bulldogs. Heritage trying to knock it away. Bulldogs keep it. Bulldogs back on offense. Number 16 ahead. He's going to have a good shot here, but he passes it off. Someone's got it near the sideline, and it's going to be, looks like a out of bounds play, but well, what's the call here? Nope. Yeah, it was out of bounds. It's out of bounds over there. Jose to Kylan. Kylan is going to kick it, and it's going to be out of bounds, but I don't know who it's off of because it's in our blind spot. You can just tell from the players' reactions, though, that it's out of bounds. We have 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in this half, in this game, in this special senior night. The Bulldogs only just 8 minutes and change away from grabbing a victory here and finishing off their home season perfect. Only conference loss this year at Lycée. They will not face Lycée again So they will likely go into the playoffs with just one loss, Lycée being the toughest team, and the Bulldogs, of course, the second best record. That's not to assume anything. You can't assume any wins against the other conference teams later this week, but that would be what is expected, at least. At this point in the season, the odds are that that happens. So, here we go. Thrown in, and it's going to be knocked. Heritage has it. Ahead, knocked away by the Bulldogs. Ahead, Lennox. And it's going to be an offsides call. Or what's the call here? Nope, they called a penalty, it looks like. A penalty on the Bulldogs. So Heritage will have a decent cross shot opportunity on this free kick to get the goal and make this a 2-goal game. It's a big deficit that Heritage is facing right now in terms of the score, but you got to chip away at it somehow. And there's only 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. This is kicked away, and it is over the top of the goal. Bulldogs get the ball back here as Gage will have a goal kick. Gage kicks it ahead. It is headed away by Heritage, but the Bulldogs will control it. And now Heritage stealing it. Heritage on the offensive. The Bulldogs can just sit back here and defend for these last 5 or so minutes. Knocked away, out of bounds. Heritage ball. Bulldogs don't have to have any more offense today because they are up 3 goals right now. It looks they can defend this lead here, and well, there's not much time left for Heritage to start their comeback. They did score a goal about 7 or 8 minutes ago. That is what is making this a sort of doable deficit, but that's not. I'm not gonna doubt Christian Heritage's chances of doing it. I'm just saying, any soccer team, it's really hard to score 3 goals in 5 minutes. The Bulldogs did manage to do that, though, in the first half, so it is possible. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a Heritage ball here. 5 minutes and change left. So we understand. Almost done here on this late night. All right, welcome back here. We just had to take a little break for just to gather some graphics stuff. We will have a new graphic for you, almost ready here. Special graphic for the seniors. Kicked away and out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. This is going to be a corner kick here. 3 minutes left in the game, though, and Heritage needs 3 goals to tie it. They've got a good shot at getting a goal here. This is how they got their last goal. Sends it in. It's kicked up, and it's Out of bounds. A goal kick for the Bulldogs. We've got a special graphic for you post game featuring all the seniors when this game comes to the close. Mark, would it be possible for you to get that graphic up on the screen, just like I did until the game is over? Can you get it up there? Yeah, we're doing this now. Bulldogs Heritage has the ball. Heritage still has the ball. They are just trying to get some goals here and get back into this game. Not much time left, though. Only a few minutes according to our timer. Our timer, as we said at the beginning, we forgot to start it at halftime. We do apologize for that. We do apologize for that, but because of that, our timer is not the most accurate thing in the world. It never was going to be, though, because we are not the official timer. That is knocked off of Heritage, and I'm surprised that they let the goalie touch that one because it was off of Heritage, but maybe the referee, we don't have a good view here, so I'm assuming that the referee saw something that we didn't see, and we'll take the referee's word for it. The referee obviously knows a lot more about soccer than I do. This is saved by Heritage. Heritage is going to roll it out. Not much time left here. Only a few seconds. Heritage ahead. Heritage still with it. Shoots, and it's saved by Gage. What a save by Gage. Incredible. Kylan knocking it away. Gage knocking it away. Kylan knocking it away. Now it's out of bounds. Great defense by those two. And this throw-in saved nearly by Gage. And Kylan just has to send it out of bounds to avoid Heritage getting the goal there. It went off of the building, actually. Heritage just got another goal. It's 5-3, but potentially too little too late here for Christian Heritage, as there are only 5 seconds left in our timer. And we shall see. This might be the end of the game here, and it looks like they have blown it dead. That is the game. Wow, our timer was pretty much spot on there. That is the end of the game. We've got post-game highlights for you right now, and this is going to be our post-game highlight for the day. Seniors today. Seb with a couple goals early. Hugo with some amazing play as well. Vaden as well. Ben with a goal. Colin with some great defense. Owen was pretty great as well in terms of the offense. No goals to show for it, but every player matters on the offense, and he did a great job of setting Seb up for the goals. And Jose, of course, as well, was a very impressive player, as he always is. He was very, very good today. All right, that will conclude our broadcast for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and enjoy your evening. Bulldogs get a victory, 5-3 final score on senior night.